In this lecture, we'll study about HTML media. Okay, so we'll first cover our HTML media. Okay, multimedia formats. Here is audio and video. So common video formats are MPEG, AVI, WMV, Real Video, OGG, MP4. Okay, these are common video formats, and some of there are audio formats. Okay, like WMA, AAC, OGG, and MP3 and MP4. Okay, these are the common audio and video formats. Okay, we'll go on our HTML video. Okay, so it starts with a video tag. Okay, see, this is the code. We'll start with our video tag. Okay, we can mention its width and height. Okay, the video width and height. Okay, suppose click on try it yourself. Okay, see, notice one thing, the video is not playing by default. Okay, so here if we can set the width and height here. Okay, if we increase the width and height, suppose we'll give 600 and we'll give height of 400. Okay, then the width increases. Okay, see this play and pause button, this comes under this controls property. Okay, if we'll remove this controls, see, nothing appears here over the video. Okay, so it is important to mention this controls property here. So with the help of controls we can adjust the play and pause property, we can adjust our sound, we can adjust the size screen. Okay, here we can give the path of that video. Okay, here we can give the format with the help of src attribute. Okay, source src equals to what is the format of that video. Okay, it is mp4, and we'll give this type video slash mp4. Okay, this is the type, it is the format mp4 format. Okay, here it is all format. If suppose your browser is not supporting org format, okay, then this message will appear. Okay, your browser does not support the video type. Here Chrome supports both the formats. Okay, mp4 and org, both the formats it supports, so the video is present here. Okay, so we can also suppose we'll here we will mention the autoplay property. With this you can sub here the default state is on pause. Okay, when we give this autoplay property, the video starts playing. Okay, this is the default state now. Okay, what is the default state? Okay, so this video tag is supported on Chrome 4.2 version, Internet Explorer 9.0, Safari 3.5, sorry, Mozilla 3.5, Safari 4.0, and in Opera 10.5 version. Okay, below this format, below these versions, this video tag is not supported. Okay, see, this MP4 is supported in Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera. Okay, from Opera 25. This WebM is supported, does not support on Internet Explorer and Safari. In Chrome, Firefox, and Opera it supports. Okay, the org format is not supported on Internet Explorer and Safari, but it supports on Chrome, Firefox, and Opera. Okay, so three formats are there: MP4, the WebM, common formats are there, org and org. These are the three common formats. Okay. Suppose we'll go deeper into our video tag. Okay, we can also use these autoplay attributes control property we have seen here. We can also set the height of the video player. Okay, width and height of the video player. Okay, we have seen you can adjust the height and width of the screen. Here we can also apply the loop attribute. Okay, if we'll place this loop, okay, suppose we are not placing it here now. Okay, we'll run it. Okay, now when the video plays, when it ends, it will go on a initial position and it will pause the video. Okay, but when we loop it, see here it does not came to its initial position. But when we'll apply the loop attribute, see the difference. When we'll click it, you'll see it starts from beginning. Okay, after ending, it starts from beginning. It loops the video. Okay, loop the video. See, a video that will start over again every time it is finished. Okay, when it finishes, every time it will start. Okay, this is the loop property attribute. Now we'll go to our muted. Okay, we'll use this attribute. The default state of the sound will be on a mute state. Okay, this we have used our muted state, muted attribute. Okay, if we remove this, then default state of sound is not muted. So if we want to mute our video, so we'll use this muted attribute. Then we'll use a poster. Okay, poster is like when the video is not downloaded. Okay, a image will be displayed on top of that video. Okay, see here when the video is not downloaded, a poster image is shown here. Okay, that is the this is the link or image of that picture that is placed under this poster attribute. Okay, when the video is not downloaded, this image will be shown. This is for long. Suppose the video downloading is taking more time, so this image will be shown at start. Okay. Then comes preload. Okay. Preload is of three types: auto, none, and metadata. Okay. In auto, the client thinks that the browser is loading the entire video when the page loads. Okay. When the page loads, the when the attribute like when the preload is set to auto, the client thinks that when the page loads, the browser is loading the entire video. And in metadata, when the page loads, the browser should load only the metadata. And when we set the like suppose we are here we have set the proper preload to none. Okay, but it does like when we refresh the browser, it does not reload the video. Okay, suppose see when the page loads, it does not load the video. It should not load the video. Okay, so these are three types of preloaders. SRC is the URL. Okay, the URL of that video. You can use it with video SRC equals to and the that URL. Okay, that video URL. This video URL. This is movie.ogg. Okay, OGG is the format. Okay. This is the path URL of this video. You can use it with SRC. Then width and height can be used both can be used. Okay, but it can also be used like width can be used only width can be used or only height can be used, and it can be both used in the same video. Okay, suppose we are using the only the width, it will take the default height. Okay. So video tag is over. Now we'll come to our audio tag. Okay, same is for audio. Okay, for audio we'll use source. Okay, here is like in video we are using video attribute. Here we'll use for audio we'll use source attribute. Okay, and this is the format. This is the URL horse.ogg, and this is the audio format audio slash ogg. If the audio is not supported in the selected browser, this message will be shown. See the audio formats uh, browser compatibility. In MP3 is supported in all the browsers. WAV is supported in all the browsers except Microsoft Edge, okay, Internet Explorer, and OGG is supported, not supported on Safari and Internet Explorer. Okay. Three common types of audio are there: MP3, OGG, and WAV. Okay. When we go deeper into audio, same type of attributes are present here also. Okay. See, we have discussed about autoplay, we have discussed about controls, we have discussed about loop, muted, preload, SRC. All the attributes are same. Okay. HTML plugins. Okay. Plugins are used for like embedding another document into the a particular document. Like here, see, this is another document. We are embedding it in this document. Okay, we are doing this with this object attribute. Okay, the object element is supported by all browsers. The object element defines an embedded object within an HTML document. Means it embeds another document into a particular HTML document. Okay, we can also embed images like object data equals to audio.jpg. Okay, this is the image link. Okay, image format. Inside data we will put our file. Okay, we can also use embed. Okay, this embed element is not used earlier. It has, see, however, it has not been a part of the HTML specification before HTML5. Web browsers have supported the embed element for a long time. Okay, we'll use embed. Okay, embed SRC. It is doing the same thing as object is doing. Okay, here we have to only write src equals to audi.jpg. In object, we have to write object data equals to audi.jpg. Both are same. Okay. Then we'll talk about YouTube formats. Okay, YouTube video. I'll insert our YouTube video. Okay. We'll use the iframe. Okay. This goal is the iframe. Okay. We can mention its width and height, and we'll the particular put the particular path onto the src attribute. Okay. That the video is playing. Okay. We'll copy it from YouTube and place it inside the src attribute. Okay. YouTube autoplay. Okay, we'll apply autoplay. Also, we can also apply autoplay. Suppose if we are using autoplay, then we suppose here here, then it will automatically
Scooter, yeah, Chief.
autoplay.
Remind me to
Okay.
stop setting up these video conferences. They're not very
Okay.
productive.
Then
You
it will
got
be
it.
over.
Sheesh.
Will again. Okay. Here it is set if autoplay equals to 1. So YouTube playlist, YouTube loop equals to 1. There it will loop the video. It will start over again and again. Okay.
Oh, Scooter? Yeah,
Suppose
Chief? Remind me to stop setting up these video conferences. They're
it will
not very
start
productive. You got
again.
it.
Okay.
Sheesh.
See, when it will finish, it will start to that its initial position. We can also control our YouTube video providing controls equals to 0. When we provide controls equals to 0, the player controls does not display. Okay. When we'll give the controls equals to one value, player controls display means we can play and pause the video. Okay. If we will provide controls equals to 0, we'll not able to see that play and pause option. Okay. Like see, suppose this, here it is not coming any play and pause video. Okay. We'll set the value to 1. See, options are coming. Okay. So this is the difference. Now we'll move to here some examples are given. Okay. Here all the examples are given. Okay. What we have studied. Okay. All the examples are given. You can go through it. Okay. You can practice also. Okay. What we have studied. These these here all things are given. Okay. You can also perform quiz. Okay. You can take the quiz if you are confident enough. Okay. You can take the quiz. You can also perform exercises. Okay. Start HTML exercises. Here the little summary of HTML. Okay. First we'll learn HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript. Then we'll publish our website. Okay, using an internet service provider, or we'll host our own website. Okay. We'll do it with this using an internet service provider. Okay. Then comes HTML tag list. Okay. These are the list of tags that we have studied. Okay. Like we have studied B, like we have studied A. Okay. These are like BR, body, button. Okay. These are the long long list of tags. Okay. Here is also given HTML by reference, element reference. Okay. Here you can also see various lists are given. There is like there, suppose these are the basic HTML tags. These are the formatting tags. Okay. Here form tags are given. What tags are used in forms and inputs. Okay. Those tags are given. Here frames tags are given. Here images tags are given. Here audio video tags are given. Okay. So uh, particular section wise tags are given. Okay. You can easily differentiate what is used for what. Okay. Here browser support is given, that which tags are supported in which browser version. Okay. Go to HTML attributes. Okay. See, attributes are also given. Okay. We have used autofocus, autoplay, border. We have used class. We have used. Okay. Let me show you this content editable. I haven't described it yet. Okay. What it does, like suppose when we like when we set the content editable equals to true to any tags. Okay. See, we can edit it. Okay. See. When we'll remove, we can't edit it. Okay. Suppose we can't edit a paragraph. Okay. Suppose we'll run it. So we can't edit a paragraph. If we'll uh, give this content editable equals to true, we can edit it. Okay, see, we can edit it. So this is content editable. Okay, if you set its value to false, it will act as act as a normal paragraph. So this is the difference. It is supported in Chrome 4.0 version, Internet Explorer 6.0 version. It is supported from 6.0 version like 7.0, 8.0, 9.0. Various attributes are given here. You can study one by one. Okay. Global attributes. Okay. There are HTML events. This you can use in JavaScript when suppose we have to click a button. Okay. So we'll use on-click listener, on-click event. This is a mouse event. Okay. Suppose here is keyboard events. Here is form events. Okay. So different events are there. Okay. When we'll use JavaScript, we'll use these events. Okay. A list of colors. Various colors are there. We'll discuss this canvas later because we'll not understand because it's JavaScript. Then there is audio and video methods. Okay, like we have used load, play, pause. We have used autoplay, controls. These all are audio video methods. These are audio video events. Okay, these are character sets. Like we use UTF-8. Suppose then the ampersand UTF-8 character set is like this. Okay, for asterisk is this. For plus sign it is this. Okay, study it and gain knowledge. Okay. It is HTML doc types. Okay. It is supported in A, supported in HTML5. Acronym is not supported in HTML5. Applet is not supported in HTML5. So you can read it sometime. Okay. Parallel encoding. What it does, like when we send the input to the server, it will encode your input value. Okay. Like we'll here's send the server a hello. Okay. Then when we send the submit it. Okay. The submit this. It will be see this gunter. Okay. Here this gunter is replaced as an encoded as. Okay. Encoded. Okay. Suppose we encode this. See. This is the encoded format of this text gunter. Okay. These are the ASCII encoding. Okay. Here the default character set in HTML5 is UTF-8. Okay. Here are the language codes. Like when we write HTML lang equals to EN means English. So these are the ISO codes or different languages. Greek, German. There are list of country codes. These can be helpful when you are building like a real world application. Okay. So these can be helpful. There are HTTP methods. Okay. Some of the error messages are there. Like we'll use 200. Okay. Then 403 forbidden, 404 not found. These you will use in a real world application. There are HTTP methods. So see there are these many methods: get, post, put, head, delete, patch, options. Okay, we discussed it about get and post. Okay, in get you don't have the privacy. Okay, the values we are filling, it comes into the URL. Okay, so there is no privacy. Okay, see, get request can be cached. Get request remain in the browser history. So it is not safe for transaction purposes. Okay, the post method is used for transaction purposes. Okay, the post requests are never cached. Post requests do not remain in the browser history. So these are some of the examples. Okay, then here comes the put method. Okay. Put method is like it updates a resource. Okay, creates or updates a resource. Put is used to send data to a server to create or update a resource. Same as the head body. Head is almost identical to get but without the response body. Okay. Then comes delete method. Delete method means it deletes the specified resource. Then comes options method. It describes the communication options for the target resource. So various methods are there. You will use these get and post. Most commonly you will use these two, get and post. And sometimes delete. Only these three are used on a regular basis. Okay. So these are the some of the HTML tags. Okay. If you want to go through it, you can go through it. Okay. There are many HTML tags. Okay. So we have completed our HTML. Okay. So again, I will say, just have to practice. Okay. You can you have heard practice makes a man perfect. Okay. So you have to just practice. Okay. Now we'll go to our CSS part. Okay. So here is some basics of CSS. Okay. Like we have studied it. Like we have done styling of body with a background color of light blue. We have done a styling of H1 with a text color of font color of white, and text aligned to center. Then we have done a styling of paragraph with a font family of Dana and font size to 20 pixels. These are some common stylings. Okay, come to our introduction part. See, CSS stands for cascading style sheets. Okay, see here, see the difference. Okay, when we are on style sheet one. Okay, when we click on style sheet two, see the page layout is now different. When we click on style sheet three, the page layout is now different. All are done through CSS. Okay, layout when we click on no style sheet, see no any design is present here. So we can make our website like innovative. Okay, like we can make our website look good. Okay, with the help of CSS. Okay, you have to be creative while using CSS. You have to style it in your uh, manner. Okay, see here H1 is the selector. Okay, then we'll start with curly brace. Okay, then we'll give a property. Okay, then we'll give a property like here is the font color. Like we have given the color, then a colon, then the value. Okay, then we'll provide a semicolon. Okay, then we'll give a property, font size, then a colon, and then its value. Okay. We can. This is optional. We can give a semicolon after that, or not give. It's optional. Okay, then we'll close the curly brace. See, here we have targeted paragraph. Okay, remove this. See, this is optional. Okay, so we can do styling like this. Okay. We'll target like we have targeted the p, then we'll start with a curly brace, then we'll give a property name, then a colon, then its value. Okay, then we'll the semicolon, then next property, then a colon, then the value. Okay. Here we have used like that CSS selectors. Okay, like we can use ID selector. Okay, or class selector. Here this is universal selector means it will target your whole page. Okay, this asterisk means it will target your whole page. Like see here it has targeted this whole HTML body. Okay, so text align is center. We have aligned the whole body to the center and changed its font color to. So when we use this asterisk means it is applicable for the whole body. Okay. So we have studied like here we have done it in index.html. We have targeted the class name like xyz with a dot. Okay. Here see class is equals to xyz. So we have targeted this h1 by its class name. So we have put a here dot. Okay. Then we will target it with an ID. Okay, see here we have targeted with an ID. Okay, by using hash. So here is our ABC. See div ID. We have targeted this div with an ID ABC. So we have given a hash with ABC to target that particular div. Okay. So these are the selectors. Okay. CSS selector. These are the we can target it by class name or ID. Okay. We can also use like we can use both like we can also target like suppose we have to target div and p both. So we can also target it like this div comma p. We can also target like this. Okay. Suppose we'll give it a color of red blue. Okay. So all the div and all the paragraphs will change the font color to carrot blue. Okay. Let me show you the index page. Go to index page. All the divs. See here, it will not override it because it is an internal CSS and this is the inline CSS. Okay, so the inline CSS overrides the internal CSS always. Okay, when we remove this color, okay, then notice this welcome to YSPL and this hello will change its color. See here it has turned to carrot blue. Okay, so we have targeted both the div and p at the same time. Okay, so we can also target it by multiple classes or multiple tag names. Okay, there are three ways to add CSS. Okay, insert CSS. One is external CSS, second is internal CSS, and third is inline CSS. Okay, so we have told you like when we style it by its line. Okay, suppose we style it by in a particular line. Okay, color blue. So this is the inline CSS. Okay, we are targeting only this line. Okay, so it is called inline CSS. Okay, we ta target it by style equals to, then double inverted commas, then the property name, and then a colon, and then its value. Okay, same format is there. Okay, this format here we have to write. Okay, but inside the quotation marks. Okay, and with a style property. Okay, so we have to target this paragraph, only it will target this line. Okay, so it is called inline CSS. Second is internal CSS. Internal CSS, what it does, like it targets only this page. Okay, this whole document. Okay, this whole document, it targets the whole document. Okay, only this page documents. Okay, so we have to write it inside our style tag. Okay, it will be inside head, it can be inside our head tag. Okay, suppose we are putting the style tag, always put the style tag inside our head tag. Okay, it is a good practice, but if we mention outside the head tag, it will work. Okay, but it is a good practice to mention it inside our head tag. Okay, so we'll write our internal CSS by starting with a style tag, and then we'll target it by class name, or we'll target it by tag name. We'll do the styling, and then at last we'll close the style tag. Okay, so this is internal CSS. When we have to target the a single page, okay, then we'll do the internal CSS. Okay, so, and what is external CSS? External CSS, this is external CSS. Okay, what it does, like it targets the whole, like suppose a website contains 5 pages. Okay, so we can do the styling of that 5 pages in a single file. Okay, so this is the benefit of style external CSS. We can uh, build a, like create a different style or CSS page. Okay, from there we can do the styling of all the pages in our website. We just have to provide a link of that to the, for of that path. Okay, like this link rel equals to style sheet, then href equals to, then the css, that path of that folder, this style.css folder. Only we have to give the path to that folder onto that file name where we have to use that css. Okay. So these three are the types of css. So we have seen internal css, external css, and inline css. Okay, see here what I have told you, like suppose, see here external css is given. Okay, and then internal css is given. Okay, in internal css the color of h1 is orange, but in external css the color is navy. Okay, so here see what is the output. The h1 color is orange because the internal css is placed after the external css. Okay, if we suppose place the external css below the internal css, okay, then h1 color will be turned to navy. Okay, so what comes after, okay, that is takes place in the css. Okay, that styling is done. Okay, suppose internal external styling comes after the external styling, then the internal styling will come into effect. And if external styling comes after the internal styling, then external styling will come into effect. Okay. So what comes after that particular styling will come into effect. Okay. So here we can also comment a line for the description. Like we have there's a single line comment. Suppose we are writing a paragraph, so we can comment out the particular line for writing something like this is a paragraph, and we can comment out. So it describes about the content beneath this comment. Okay, it describes about the tag here. Okay, suppose so we can like index.html. See, here we have given a comment. Okay, suppose we are writing the description of this header. It is a header, and we are commenting out this line. Okay, suppose we'll write this is the main section. Okay, we can also comment it out by control and slash. Okay, okay. You can comment it out by control slash, or you can manually give this arrow sign and starting with less than sign, exclamation mark, and two double dashes. Okay, this is the easy way. You can also uncomment this by using control hash, and comment this using control hash slash, sorry, control slash. So in this way we can write comments. Okay. There are different types of CSS colors. Okay. See, we can apply background color to blue or background color to tomato. We can also write, see, here is this background color. We have applied here in line CSS. We have applied styling on H1. Okay, we have selected a particular line for a particular styling. Okay, we have given this line a background of Dodger blue. Okay, background color of Dodger blue, and we have given this paragraph a background of tomato. Okay. So we can adjust our color. This is font color. Okay, we initialize it with color. It is a property for changing the font color. Okay, we don't write font color, we only write color. Okay. For background color, we write background color. Okay, color color colon and then Dodger blue. Okay, the, it is the value of that color name. Okay, that you want to give. Here is also we can give border. Okay, we can also give border to particular element. Okay, suppose we have given a border of 2 pixel. 2 pixel is the width of this border. Okay, suppose we can give also 6 pixel. So you see the width changes here. Okay, this is the solid. Okay, we can also make it dashed. Different types of arrangements are there. Okay, different borders are there. Okay, we'll read it later. Okay, so we generally provide a solid border. Okay, so there is a solid border, and this is the color of the border. Okay, so these are the three properties we use in border. This is the shorthand format for writing the border property. Okay, we can also omit this. It will take the default uh, color. Okay, the default color is here black. Okay, you can also omit this. The default is Here you have to mention the solid. Okay, if we'll remove this, see, the default is 1 pixel. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind. Okay, here are different color values I've told you about, like RGB, RGBA, X, HSL. Various color values are there. Suppose you go on to RGB. Here the color uh, is between the number is between 0 to 255. Okay, here we can give up the minimum value is 0 and the maximum value is 255. Okay, if we'll suppose turn the green percentage to 0 and blue percentage to 0, it will turn to dark red. Okay, because here we have given the 255 percentage. Okay, of the red. If we suppose turn to green, turn to 0, we will turn this to green, till it will turn to green. Okay, will turn 55 percentage of blue. Okay, so it will turn to blue. Okay. So this can be a mixture of the colors. Okay, we can give different colors. Okay, by mixing it. One is also RGBA. RGBA means A means alpha value, means the opacity of that particular color. Okay, suppose we are reducing the opacity. Okay, see, when we reduce the alpha value to 0, it becomes transparent. Okay, when we increase the alpha value, its opacity increases. Okay, the transparency means opacity. Okay, so we set the opacity by its alpha property. Okay, here is also hex value, hexa value. Okay, here is also the same. Here is also same 0 to 255 value are there. Okay, when we see the red color, see, we start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 5, 0. We started from 0, 9, 0, C, 10, 13, 17, 20. So various formats are there. Okay. After 100, it turns to A1, A2, A3. There are various different formats. Okay, we can turn the percentage to D. We can turn the decrease or increase the percentage. Okay, these are the values, hexa values. Okay, these are the HSL values. We don't generally use this. Okay, use RGB, RGBA, and hex values. Okay, we don't prefer these because like these are like you have to give a percentage sign. Okay, so this is not like used to practice by providing the HSL colors. Okay, we use RGB and hex. Okay. Now we'll come to our background color. Okay, suppose we have given a background color of light blue to the whole body, so it will came into effect in the whole HTML body. Okay. So here we can also decrease it by the opacity. Okay, see, here we have decreased it. We have decreased the opacity by using the opacity property. Okay, see, here we have given four divs. Okay, we have given the opacity of 0.1 to the first div. We have given 0.3 opacity to the second div, then 0.6, then opacity 1 to the fourth div. So the transparency increases as when the opacity increases. Here we are giving the opacity with the use of RGBA. Okay, the last value is the opacity. This the alpha value is the opacity. So we are providing, see, the for in the first step the opacity is 0, so it is fully transparent. Then we turn the transparency to 0.1, so a little opacity is there. Then we turn to 0.3. See, the transparency increases, and then we have turned to 0.6. Okay, so the opacity increases. So alpha value is the opacity. This RGBA, this is the last value is the opacity. Then we'll use the background image. Okay, here we can use the background image property. Okay, we'll apply, here we have applied it in our body. Okay. See, we have applied it in our body background image. Okay, we'll give the URL property. Okay, and then the name of the image. Okay, VG desert or the path of that image. Okay, suppose here we have given like, here see, we have applied a background image. Okay, so we have used the property URL property and then the path of that image. Okay, we have chosen from images folder. We have chosen from images folder and then the cover page. See, we have chosen from the images folder and this image cover page.jpg. Okay, so we have applied it in our body. Okay, then different properties are there of background image. When we apply background image, various problems are there. Okay, to fix that we have like, when we get a small image. Okay, so first we'll see like, suppose yes, here we have a small image. Okay, so we have done a background repeat of no repeat. Okay, suppose we'll remove this. See, it gets repeated onto our whole body. Okay, so when the size small, the background image will repeat itself. Okay, so for preventing that, we apply the background repeat property. Okay, with no repeat. Okay, so there is no repetition of the image. Okay, so when we apply this, only one image will be present there. No repetition will happen. Then we can also set it to repeat x and repeat y. Okay, suppose we have put this. See, this is the image. Okay, this like this gray color is the image here. Okay, so this is the image. Okay, so we are repeating it like at horizontal direction. Okay, repeat x. X means horizontal direction. Okay, here the background image is repeated only horizontally. If we'll apply it vertically, see the difference. It will be repeated vertically. Okay, see, this is the we have repeated it vertically, and this we have repeated horizontally. Okay, we have repeated it horizontally. Okay, so we can apply these properties. Okay, so there are three background repeats. Okay, background repeat, no repeat. We can repeat it in horizontal direction and vertical direction. We can also set the background position. Okay, suppose here we have given the background position to right top. Okay, so it is on the right hand side and it is in the top. Suppose we'll give it a left top. Okay, the background position changes. Okay, now it is on the left top. Suppose we'll give it a left bottom. Okay, okay. So these are certain positions. Okay, we can set. Suppose also apply background attachment property. Okay, with the background attachment property, the image fixes over itself. Okay, suppose here we have applied the background attachment to fixed. Okay, so the image will not scroll down. Okay, it is fixed on that page. Okay, so if the content is more, okay, and you don't want your image to scroll down, so you fix the property. Okay, background, you give the background attachment property to fixed. Okay, so you can fix the image. Okay, if you remove this fixed property, then image will also scroll down. Okay, so this is the use of background attachment. And here you can also set it to scroll. Okay, you can also set it to scroll, like it will scroll down. Okay, you can also scroll down. This is the default property. Background attachment to scroll. This is the default property. It will remove it also. Suppose we have removed it. Then also it will scroll. Okay. And there is a shorthand property, like we have to mention like this. Okay, we have to provide this information in 4 lines. Okay, so there is also a shorthand uh, rule. Okay, shorthand properties. We can write first the background color, then the background image, then background repeat property, and then the background position. Okay, so see the difference. It is taking more space and it is taking only one line. So in HTML we have to write a shorter code, okay, and a cleaner code. Okay, so we'll prefer this. You have to keep in mind the pattern. Okay, first we have here we have given background color, then we'll give a background image, then we'll apply the background repeat property, then we'll give the background position property. Okay, so here are some of the background properties. Okay, background attachment, background clip, color, image, origin, position. So these are some of the properties. Okay. Then comes here borders. Okay. See, different values of borders are there. One is dotted, one is dashed that we have discussed. Then comes a solid. Then there is double. Then there is a groove, ridge, inset, outset, none, hidden. Okay. So see, this is the dotted border. This is a dashed border. This is a solid border. This is the double border. Okay. You can give according to the situation. Okay. Here we can set the background width, the border width. Okay. You can also mention it like border style to solid, border width to medium. Okay. Uh, in earlier cases, we are using the shorthand property of the border. Okay. We are giving three properties in a same line. Okay. Here is the background width, background, sorry, background pattern. Okay. Border, border width. Okay. And border pattern, border style, and border color. Okay. So we are using three property in a line. Okay. Here, see, we have to mention the border width in a different line. Then we have to mention border style in a different line. So this increases the code. Okay. Suppose here border style, border color, we have to give it in a different line. Okay. So here we have border sides. Okay. We can also give it a top style to dotted, right style to solid. Okay. We can like innovate our borders. Okay. Suppose we give the dotted borders at top, right, the solid, and then the dotted. Okay. So we can create our borders. Okay. So see here is border shorthand that we are using. See the border width, the border style, and then the border color. Okay, this is the shorthand property that we'll be using. Then comes rounded borders. Okay, we can set the border width like border corners to round also. Okay, suppose we are giving it a round border like suppose in the first div, suppose in the first paragraph we are not providing border radius property. Okay, when we mention border radius property, the corners of the border became round. Okay, suppose we'll decrease the width of the border radius, decrease the border radius, then see the curve decreases. Okay, more will be the border radius, more curve will be the border. Okay, so we can increase or decrease it according to our wish. Suppose we give it a 6 pixel. Okay, then see the difference. The border curves changes. Okay, so you can give the border radius according to your wish. Okay, so we have read about border property. Okay, so this lecture will study till borders. Okay, so in today's lecture we have studied about our basic CSS. Okay, like we have read about colors, background color, and borders. Okay, and we have studied some, like we have seen some, like summary of HTML references, attributes, and tags. Okay, you can go through it. Okay, and you can practice by using quiz. You can take the quiz or you can solve the exercises. Okay, here examples are also given. Okay, so you can go through it. Okay, it will make your concept more clear. Okay, so we'll continue the next lecture with margins.